Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Josh. Happy freaking Monday and happy Halloween to y'all. I'm so excited for today. It's a bit like garbage here though. It's raining and whatever and the kids' costumes and I love Halloween. But you know what I like more? Christmas. So as soon as Halloween is done, which is after tonight, Christmas, it's on. If you didn't go watch my lives, but when I went shopping for Christmas stuff in the States, go watch them. I love shopping. I love Christmas shopping. I love grocery shopping. I do most of the shopping this side. I do most of the clothes shopping for my wife too. But I gotta say this, my wife picked out this nice new sweater for me. And I gotta say, wifey, good job. She's such a great wife. She's so too good for me. I win at life because my wife. Anyway, just wanted to shout out wifey for a little bit because she's amazing. Today we're covering the deleted video by Dougherty Dozen that was re-uploaded with things that were missing. I got the original. Now I know I'm doing a lot of Dougherty Dozen videos just because she's trying to sue me. So let's do this. Let's get sued. All right, let's go. But it's interesting to see another birthday video, another debaucherous event where it's just full of gluttony and everything else. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the Halloween thing that's going on here. So Halloween's coming, and so as we know, as we've been uncovering together, a lot of us who are new to this channel or who were fans of Dougherty Dozen or who still fans of Dougherty Dozen but are kind of seeing some problematic behaviors, what I've discovered in the video that I'm going to release hopefully this week, if I can really get it down and dirty, again, everything's going to have to be alleged because the people that are telling me things are not willing to be exposed on my channel or any channel for that matter. They are actually scared of Alicia. And that should tell you everything you need to know. But there's a couple of big updates going on before we get to the deleted video. First of all, she's doing her Halloween stuff, so let's take a look at that. Violence. I can't do it and look like a dead mannequin, but there. Anyway, Alicia's got her Halloween costume full blast here. Get the old things out. That's nice. Anyway, I don't like her. Guys, if you haven't head over to the Reddit yet, head over to the Reddit. It's reddit.r/Dougherty Dozen. It's the Snark forum for the Doughertys. I think some of the fans of the Dougherty Dozen think it's a fan page. It's not. Just, if you're wondering, Dougherty Dozen fans, it's not. 16.2 thousand members. What was it last time? 15.5? I don't know. It's growing fast. Anyway, so we're going to go through this real quick. I want to see if we can find it. So just a couple of things about the Halloween stuff. We'll touch on it. So Alicia is the modern freak show ringleader, racist, unthoughtful, problematic Halloween costume for profit again. One of this post was when she bought the circus outfit a few weeks ago. I commented on here I was going to lose my shit if they were circus animals and circus freaks. Here we are. This is on my top 5 list. So here's a history lesson, those problematic entertainment from the late 19th, early 20th century. Human zoos. Yes, they had legit African Americans, Asians, and natives in human zoos. Hard to imagine, but they would put people in cages with animals, which essentially cemented in people's minds the idea of savage. People would walk by and view displays like an animal. Yeah, that did exist. Human freaks, often those who were mental or physical disabilities, women with beards, severely overweight, super tall, all those types of people were on, they're called freak shows. They bought the people. They were slaves, basically, right? People would sell their babies and children to the circus. People would sign their bodies over. This is really quite interesting. After death, people would be publicly autopsied and dismembered. The circus owned these people. Ringleaders, well, I mean, I know that what this person is saying, but I don't think that it's that deep, although I can understand the problematic behavior. So they're basically saying that she's being racist. But the only thing I really have heard Alicia being racist about, allegedly, is calling her 3 sons the Oreo triplets, which just don't. I don't think that Alicia is racist by any means. And I think people really, really overuse that the same way that you overuse me being a misogynist and a Nazi and all that kind of stuff. It's overused. You guys are diminishing what it actually means, so just be careful with it. But she's not. She literally is adopted by black children. She's not racist. She's a lot of things, everybody. There's no way she's racist. She's stupid. And the Oreo twins thing is probably really dumb for her to do, but I don't think she means it in a malicious way. So I hate to stand up for Alicia on some things, but that's just not one. I'm sorry, impossible. Like, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not. This one, twins being conjoined, twins for Halloween. It's absolutely wrong. What are your thoughts? I'd say they're twins, not a huge deal. I get people are looking for ableism in every, micro transgression and every, peer behind everything. I get that. And I'm guilty of using tiniest things to call her out for. So I don't blame anybody for being that way, like her thumbs and her eyelashes and eyebrows and shit like that. But in this case, doesn't bother me. I don't think it's ableism. So I know it sounds like I'm being nice to her because I'm not. She's still a douche. Then there's this, Josh being this for Halloween. If you don't want to watch the videos, head over to Reddit forum. You can watch them all here. It's a no for me. I'm a no on that one. You a no on that one? I'm a no. You're a no. I'm a no. We're all no's. We're all no's here. Yeah. I mean, drag. I think that Alicia, again, I know that a lot of people are like, wanting to find every microtransgression to be, to find it. But I honestly think in this day and age, drag and Oreo twins is probably not something you should be doing, is all I'm saying. Just that's my own thing. Another update, Alicia uses Armor Security Protection Group. She's got a picture of it outside her house. She's got Armor 24 hours a day. The argument I'm making is that something has probably already happened. So this is reactive. This isn't pre-reactive or whatever the word is, right? I think something, maybe one of Alex's, James's many bullies that they have at their school might have egged their house, done something silly, or she's waiting for Halloween. Maybe a bunch of teenagers are going to come dressed up and do something shitty. It could be proactive, but I think it's reactive. Something has already happened, which is why she now has full-time security at her front door at all times, which is probably costing her thousands upon thousands of dollars. Instead of, the simple solution, which is to take your children off the internet, she is so far deep into this game and makes so much money off the exploitation of her children that she has to pay thousands of dollars in security that sits at her end of her driveway, which isn't really going to help unless each kid has their own security at school. My prediction is these kids aren't going to be in school very much longer. She's probably going to hire a teacher to teach them at home or something like that. Because she's no way she's going to take these kids off the internet because they're her bread and butter. She makes millions of dollars off these kids. She's not going to do it. Instead, she's like, well, look what I did. I have security. That's not going to help your children at school. What most people worry about is not really your children being hurt, by like strangers. I mean, that might happen and I hope it never does. I really swear I do. I hope that never ever happens. Hope these kids can stay safe. It's like when I dropped this t-shirt idea, it was a joke. I would not make this t-shirt because I know that those kids at those schools would wear those shirts. I'm not trying to hurt these kids. A lot of people are like, Josh, what you're doing on this channel is hurting those kids. I'm not trying to hurt the kids. I'm trying to stand up for these kids. And so it is definitely something I think about a lot. Like, will they watch these videos? Will their friends watch these videos? The truth of the matter is, it's Alicia who's at fault here. I'm a commentary channel who calls out terrible behavior on the internet. She's the one doing the terrible behavior. So it is just a necessary evil. We exist in this world, people who call out these types of people because it's a necessary thing. If no one calls her out, she gets away with it. The end. So I'm going to keep doing it, just so you're aware. But I hope the kids, I hope those kids who watch this channel, who go to their schools, understand it's not Alex, it's not James, it's none of the kids' faults. Those kids are all completely innocent, and they are brought up in this world where they don't have a choice to be where they are. Okay? So anybody out there thinking about bullying these kids or doing something stupid, you guys need to think long and hard about how much more hard you are making these children's lives. They already have it hard. They already don't have any privacy. Everybody already knows about their medical histories, about the medicine they take, about everything. They know that their mom's a complete piece of shit and their dad is as well, right? So if you're adding to that noise at school, please do me a favor. I'm not trying to throw you guys under the bus or be angry at you, but don't do it. Take into consideration that these kids have hard lives already, even though, yeah, they might be rich and they get a bunch of shit, right? That in no way is going to help them. So please, if you are watching this and you're on the peripheral of their life, like you might not even be friends, you might not even like Alex or James or whatever, all those kids, know that they already have it hard enough. And please go easy on them if you're watching. Anyway, that's an update. Another update, she's heading to New York City for shoe shopping. Like, she needs some damn shoes. These kids have 48 pairs of shoes. Relax, get them some winter boots maybe. Someone got really mad at me, shut the F up about the thumbs on this thing. Most people on this forum are, basically in agreement with me. This is a Snark forum. What I do is Snark. And so, but there are a few people who think that making fun of something that somebody can't change about themselves is wrong. right? And so a lot of people with club thumbs get mad at me because they have club thumbs. But let me tell you this. Let me air it out right here for everybody, okay? If you have club thumbs or toe thumbs or whatever, you have red, you know, fake eyebrows or whatever, and you don't exploit children, I think you're awesome. I think your club thumb is probably pretty cute and endearing. I honestly do. I honestly think that everybody has these quirks and quarks, and it's endearing to some degree, right? I think that makes you you and unique. But I promise you this, if she was literally Alexandra Daddario, which is the hottest actress in the entire world, okay, even if she was that, I would find a way to make fun of her, okay? If she was literally perfect in every way, I would still find a way to make fun of her. It's the bitch eating crackers syndrome. You know about it, right? Doesn't matter if they're perfect. You're like, look at that bitch over there eating crackers. Look how she's eating the crackers. That's this. That's my whole thing with family vloggers. Everybody else, if you think that I'm making fun of you because I'm making fun of her, you made that about you and it's not about you. You need to take a step back and realize that you're awesome because you don't exploit children and it's not who I'm targeting. So I know I don't have to explain that to most people, but I wanted to explain that because maybe some people do feel like, oh, Josh wouldn't like me because I have club thumbs. No, I think your club thumbs are effing beautiful, just like you. I think your weird knees are awesome. Look, I'm fat and ugly too. I get it. I'm not saying I'm this like superhero awesome hot guy. I'm not. I know my shortfalls and I can make fun of it. So, and those people in this thread here who are really upset with, some of them are upset, some are like happy. Like, I have the thumbs. I don't really care that I'm older. I like what you want to tease me about it. Have fun. It only makes you look stupid. Exactly. I look stupid when I do it, right? But the thing is I'm not going to stop. Understand? I could be way more mean, especially to Alicia, if you know what I mean. Okay? Making fun of her thumbs is the least of her worries. Got it? I'm not going to change. So I took a poll, and 93% of the people who watch my show say, yes, we're here for that. We're okay with that. Just wanted to clear that air. If you have club thumbs, hey, what's up? Maybe I have a club thumb fetish. What do you know? How do you know? I want to see if I can find this thing of Josh being a Dinkleberry to his daughter after the makeup. Somebody posted this intro, the white... These are fun to do. Wait till you see today's intro. And this comment's amazing. I love this videos. That looks so delicious. You're honestly an amazing mom for feeding your kids 3 times a day. I love this too. There's so much here. First of all, she says, I love this videos, but spells your properly. So here's Alicia saying that people send her kids inappropriate things.
I usually go through and check all the mail first. I didn't have time to do that. Hopefully nobody sent anything inappropriate. We have to have that happen.
She just said we have that happen.
Not very much. Not very often. But
if it happens once, that's too often. She's still diminishing everything. So Alex has been known to have been sent hate mail. And I said this in the last video. Here's also something, Alicia, please listen to me. Watch me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Get your security team now, from now on, to go get your P.O. Box materials, okay? Because if people are actually looking to get at you or find you or get an autograph or be around you or just to get a glimpse of you, all they have to do is wait at the P.O. Box that you post everywhere to see. These idiots, I have a P.O. Box too, okay? Mine, I go to a mall, so a little bit different. I'm not really worried either. If someone wants to approach me and come at me, okay, good luck. Say, unless you have a knife or a gun or something, good luck. But I'm not really worried about it. I don't get a ton of packages sent to me, except for my birthday, which is the end of November. But what is so scary about this is that people could literally wait outside of the P.O. Box for you. All these influencers think that they're safe by putting a P.O. Box. Oh, here's my P.O. Box. You know how my real address. We know your real address. You can find your real address in 2 seconds anyway. But do me a favor. Stop going to the P.O. Box. Hire somebody else to go do it for you. Some no-name. Ask a neighbor. Her neighbors don't like her, so ask somebody. Okay? Get one of the teenagers' friends or something to go get it for you. Okay? It's dangerous that everybody knows where you're going to be. They can wait there for the whole week. If somebody's creepy enough and crazy enough, they'll do what they have to do, is what I'm telling you. So again, her just being dangerous and opening packages without looking at them. I don't even open packages without looking at them. Okay? It doesn't happen. Don't be so stupid. Someone's like, can you do a social security number roll call for your 12 kids? Okay, I'll go through that other video where Josh is being a complete... Oh, this is panic.
No, it's from Coaster Creations.
Canada? I promise you, I would never send you anything because that's a little step. That's a step too far. That's just a step too far. Guys, I'm an asshole, but I'm not that big of an asshole. I'm not going to send her shit. Unless she wants a King Sam sweater or her own Drippy. I bet you she'd wear, if I sent her the Drippy t-shirt, she'd wear it. She'd definitely wear it. This woman can make fun of herself. I know she can. All right. Anyway, let's get to this video quickly, because we're already like 20 minutes into this damn video. But I'm probably going to scrub a lot. This is a 25-minute video. I'm going to scrub through it. But I want to show you what she deleted, because it's important that she's... The amount of no shame she has is crazy. Oh, don't forget tomorrow. Just the stash. Are you ready? Are you ready? My wife's like, no. But I'm like, yeah, I kind of have to. Kind of just have to. I'm going to raise money for something, I think, with the stash. Sorry. Anyway, let's do this.
Hi, everyone. It's Alicia and Deshawn with a Dougherty Dozen.
Right? Is that not the best thing you've ever seen in your life? I love the one with the kid who gets hit with the door. It gave me the inspiration. That's going to be hopefully a meme forever. You get that forever, Alicia. You smashed your half the bed. You deserved it. You definitely didn't. Oh, apparently in that video, she's wearing one sock because she stepped in piss, but she said it was yogurt. It was piss. Why is there yogurt on the floor? There's piss. It was piss. You stepped in piss. Just, why are you so scared to admit it? And why didn't you just take both socks off or put a different sock on? Or put some slippers on. Something. And they picked the frickin' French fries off that floor and put them back in the French fry thing with the cast hand. Just saying. Anyway, sorry.
It is Deshawn's birthday party day. His birthday was on Thursday. Today is his party. So let's go.
Don't forget, they did 24-hour McDonald's for his birthday. And then this is his birthday day. Party day. Look what they're eating. Dog nuts.
Got some Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast.
You are a savage beast. Stop it. Your kids are literally always high on sugar and carbs and a box of gluten. Oh, here's a yapple. Get yourself a yapple. Oops.
And I don't have time to go to the store today, so I did a quick online delivery order for all the snacks for the party.
Right. Okay. So you can do online delivery. Why don't you just do that? She doesn't do that because she'd also save money if she did that. And she can't do her videos. It's all about the videos.
All right, groceries have been delivered.
They flatten the shit out of your bread there, though.
Let's go set up the snack table.
Snacks. Okay, here it is. This is the whole big thing that happened. So Alex is over there setting it up. Underneath the crooked Bon Appetit sign with the big D paddle. And so this is, you gotta hear what Josh is about to say. This is where this all went down. Everybody thought it was Alex saying it. Let me clear it up for you. Alex is not saying it. Yes, I have him blurred. His mouth isn't moving. This is going on behind the camera. It's absolutely Josh saying it. It's not Alex saying that to his mom. Alex, in my opinion, is the only one who really helps out around here. He is the one who probably helps with all the children. He helps with the cleaning. I don't know. Alex seems to me like a great kid. I could be wrong, but he's a teenager, so I think he's a great kid. And he seems to be the only one that ever helps out around here, even though he's got a disgusting cast hand picking up fries off the floor. He's a teenager. All teenagers are disgusting. All of them. Especially boys, okay? Teenage girls, not so much, but they are too. Did I ever tell you story time? Okay. I used to clean toilets when I was young, okay? When I was like 22. I left college, I went to Ottawa, and I worked for Carleton University for like 2 weeks because I was like, hell no. Anyway, I needed a job, and they're like, yeah, come clean toilets. And I thought to myself, okay, I'll come clean the toilets and do the stuff. And I thought the men's bathroom is going to be disgusting because men's bathrooms are pretty disgusting, right? Because we spray everywhere. It's not like we're pissing on the floor. It's a spray out, okay? It hits the water and sprays out. So it can get pretty nasty if you don't clean it very often. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be gross. I'm gonna go to the women's washroom, which I've never been in before, and I'm gonna like see all the magical cleanliness, gonna be sparkling and shit like that. It's gonna be like rainbows coming down, there's angels handing you toilet paper and shit like that. Nope. Absolutely effing ew. Ew. Every one of you, basically, except for Wesley and a couple other guys, Jack, are women. Your bathrooms? Oh my God. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my God. I'm like, what is in this little tin thing behind the toilet? Because I've never cleaned the bathroom. They didn't give me any directions. Just go clean the bathroom. I opened this tin thing, this on the wall, and to my dismay, it's literally used tampons and stuff, maxi pads, and I'm like, I quit. Okay, I'm not saying I'm disgusting. This is before I was married. Before I wasn't even in a serious relationship ever before this. I don't know this shit. I don't know. And then what do? Do you hover over the toilet and piss on the floor? How do you get piss on the seat? You sit when you pee. What is happening? Toilet paper everywhere. Everywhere. What are you doing in there? Are you having toilet paper fights? Are you dressing up as a mummy and like, oh, let's do a TikTok? What are you doing? You're so wasteful. There's no couches in there. I thought there was going to be couches and shit and TVs. Nothing. Way more disgusting than men's bathrooms. I let it out. Whistleblower here. I don't care. Come at me. Gross. Gross. I quit like a week later. I couldn't do it. That secret box behind the toilet. It's secret for a reason.
Riley, get off the table.
Get off the table, says the cast hand picking up french fries off the floor. Really? But I got to shout out to Alex. He's more of a parent than the parents are parents. Alex is adopted. I think he was adopted young. I could be wrong about that. Here's my conjecture on adopted kids, because I have adopted kids. They tend to have been raised to raise their younger siblings if they have younger siblings, or were raised by older siblings. And they have this like protection thing in them. And it's good and it's bad, because it's good because they learn to protect those around them and be very protective and all that stuff. It's great. And loyalty is generally very strong in kids who are adopted, right? If you have a good bond with your kids. But the sad part is that these kids barely could ever relax even growing up, because they were responsible for a younger person generally, right? This is really scary, because if a sibling should never be a parent to a child. And so when they get adopted, sometimes it's really hard for them to get away from that, and they have stress all the time. Imagine the stresses of a parent on a child. So just wanted to point that out. That's something that real rarely ever gets talked about, and he shows it in spades that he's a protective type of person. I hope you clean the table before you put food on it. Like, Alex is right. Like, I know kids will be kids, and this whole house is, full of diseases and shit like that, and piss and yogurt. But please clean the table after your kid walked on it with bare feet through your house. Please. Please, for the love of God. Well, just put a tablecloth on it! They didn't clean the table. But there's a tablecloth, which that's made of Chinese plastic. What is she looking at?
This is not very big, but thankfully this was a 3-pack, so I moved it.
Okay, so...
Where are you going to put the other one?
That table for I'm going to put like the snack.
So they put a tablecloth over the part that they put a tablecloth on, but not over the part where the daughter walked with her bare ass feet on the ground. That's awesome. So clean and shit.
So on this table, I'm going to put pizza on this table, and then we'll put his cookie cakes. Do the cookie cakes on the table? Oh, no, not yet. On the...
Didn't they already have cookie cakes? Oh, no, they McDonald's for 24 hours. Then they did 2 cookie cakes, donuts for breakfast, pizza. This is like all they eat now. Alicia is so busy. Here's what happened. I think I know what happened. Alicia started out being sort of semi-normal. Then an algorithm hit or whatever happened. She got popular really fast. Then she started like, let's cook. And then she throws that shit in the garbage. She makes so much money now, and she's so busy that there's no way she can cook anymore. So what she does now is she just orders food galore. All they do is eat out. Allegedly, they probably eat out 70% of the time during the week, because she's so busy with social media. Her job is so all-encompassing that there's just absolutely no way she can now even feed her children properly. She makes some sandwiches that they probably throw in the garbage in the morning. That's it. But that's for a video. Like, that's her content. She's creating content. Then she's monitoring comments, filming all day, and then snackety and shark boards and all that kind of stuff all day long. Nothing anymore is apparent. She is all about content all day, every day. That's what happens. So they eat out all the time now, and it's just worse.
The what?
The cookie cakes. I got 2.
Oh, thank God she got another tablecloth.
For us?
Yeah. Like, our family alone can eat a cookie cake.
So she got 2 cookie cakes because her family alone eats a cookie cake. Why don't you just stop? Just stop. Stop. Stop! Alex walks up. That guy's a giant. Like, he's a giant. Giant. And I know, because I have a giant. 6'4" giant as well. Who just eats like a giant. Tyson and I, story time. So, you guys have been shopping with us through Michigan. We were on our way home, and Tyson was so hungry. We left at like 10 from Michigan. And he was so hungry already. I'm like, well, let's just get to Bronner's. We'll eat when we're there. And like, we were looking for places on the way, and it was always like Burger King, McDonald's. It's like, shit, we don't like. We can't eat that garbage. Right? We're like, I want a Bob Evans or I want a Cracker Barrel. Because we, like Tyson had this cool thing to say. He's like, you know what? Went out to breakfast the other day, and the people were like, they flip your coffee cup over and they pour coffee, and it's like this, like, we don't have that. It's just not really something that really happens here. And he loved it. And he's like, I want to go sit down and have a good breakfast. So we didn't get breakfast until 2:30 p.m. because we pulled up to one Cracker Barrel, and the lineup was literally into space. Into space. So we're like, we're not going in there. So we went to Bronner's for half an hour, and I was like, okay, well, we have to go back to Bronner's because there's no way we can do, it's 2 days at Bronner's. So we get to the Cracker Barrel down the way, and there's, oh no, lineup. We go in an hour before we sat down. An hour. The place was empty. Like, there were chairs, but they were short-staffed. And people were being dicks to the staff. Like, America, like, I'm not saying all Americans are like this, but what Tyson and I do notice is that there is a major difference between Canadian etiquette and American etiquette towards staff at restaurants and stores. Like, I'm always polite, over the top, even if they shit in my throat. Oh, sorry, you shit in my throat, my bad. That's Canadians. I'm not saying that's me, I'm saying that's Canadians. And so when we go places, we're treated a little bit better because we're nice. And this lady was really nice to us, and she was a manager. Anyway, she's like, I'll sit you. And she sat us down, and I had the chicken fried chicken. Oh my God. Yes, but I can't eat lots. I can only have like 2 bites. Tyson ordered steak and eggs, 3 eggs, mashed browns, like a massive piece of steak, apples and biscuits, and ate all of it. I'm like, where do you put that? Where is it? In your ass? Did you fill up your legs? Where is the food? How big are your shits? We laughed. And then we left. And we were full. And then not an hour later, he's like, hey, I could get some food right now. So we went to this place called Sonic's. Oh my God. Sonic's. It's like this driving place, and they roll around on rollerblades and bring your shit to you. And their ice is so delicious. Their little ice. I just got a drink, and we got these cinnamon bite things, and he got sweet tea. Tyson loves sweet tea. We don't have sweet tea in Canada, so I don't know where I'm going with all this except to say that Alex is chaw. Anyway, I'm trying to get to this moment where Josh is freaking out. So I need you to show that there was a cut here. There is a cut. So something else happened, right? Because before the cut, no Pam's Ovaries cookies. After the cut, Pam's Ovaries.
I had candy from Party City, and everybody did it.
Oh, they're out there. It's out there.
Well, there's more, but I had.
Why don't you just go back there?
Yeah, they had the Twix, all the Twix wrappers that I picked up outside, so they ate it and just tossed it.
All the Twix wrappers that I had, I ate it and they tossed it. You think you have 12 kids and they threw litter in the garbage in the garden? So this is Josh now. I'm telling you, it's not Alex speaking because Alex knows the recording. Right? So this is Josh coming in saying he's pissed that he had to pick up Twix wrappers. Dude, you have 12 kids. You chose this life.
Must be fun.
I love you.
So the little girl's like, I love you. This dad is an a-hole because this kid is like, I love you. And then watch what he says.
What, you're recording?
Okay, so something happened there. I didn't even see this before. He was mumbling something. I didn't hear it. Alex looks up, looks like kind of in despair. She comes over and turns off the recording or does something. Edits that out. That's another cut. But then leaves this in.
Fucking tell me then.
Effing tell me then. That's what everybody heard around the world. Her 16,000 haters or whatever you want to call them, snarkers, all heard this. I posted it, and it made pretty big waves because the vibe is decent, and then he comes in and kills the vibe. Josh is not innocent. My inside sources are telling me that Josh absolutely is on board for everything that's going on, loves the money and everything, and is this type of guy. He is an a-hole. Now, I'm not saying that parents aren't allowed to get tired and be short, have a short fuse at certain times, all that kind of stuff. That happens. Parenting happens. That's just the way it works. But when you showed on camera, on purpose, you're trying to do something. There was 2 cuts before she left that in. So she clearly is cutting things. She left that in because she wanted people to talk about it. This is on purpose. That's why we talked about it.
I'm recording.
Thanks.
Thanks. Every married person here knows that thanks is like, thanks. It's not a thanks. It's a big F you. It's more like F you. That's what that is. Thanks. So they're real nice. And I'm not saying, guys, this is normal is what I'm telling you guys. But she did this on purpose, is what I'm saying. She's trying to get people talking about this because I honestly believe, and my sources have said this to me too, that they believe, not that they know, that they believe also that this manager that she has is trying to get her to create drama so that these channels that she got turned down from before will give her a TV show. They said she's too boring. I think she's even admitted that the TLC and all these channels are like, you're too boring. Because yeah, she is. But now she's trying to create and stir up drama. And I don't think she realized how many haters she actually had and how many people looking at every word and every syllable and every dirt spot on their floor and table and everything. Now everybody's looking. And I'm going back through the account of all of her videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm paying someone to do it. What we're going to find is going to be mind-blowing because she didn't have the wherewithal to understand the forethought about what she was putting up before, or she wouldn't say things like Oreo twins and shit like that, right? So the things that we're about to find are probably going to be numerous. And so she did that on purpose, and I wanted you to see that because that's why. Try to get in her head because everything Alicia does is calculated. None of this is like, oh, whoops, I'm aloof, because this is what she said after. So here's what she said about this whole situation. While putting candy corns, which is a Halloween atrocity.
Deshawn's birthday vlog. Yeah, I gotta reload that. I apologize. Apparently Josh was like swearing.
Apparently? What do you mean apparently? You left it in. I just showed you guys 2 cuts she made before that. She knows exactly what she did. Oh, I think there was. You know there was, you damned liar.
Sorry, we're human. We have our moments where we're human.
And here it is. This is exactly what she wanted. Here's how she's like, see how normal and human we are? We swear at mother effort our kids all the time. Nope, that's not normal. I'm sorry. Being angry, sure. Yelling, sure. Whatever. Being short with your kids, sure. Getting upset, that's all normal parenting behavior. Don't ever feel guilty for being a normal person, being a human being. But look at that little smirk in her face right there. That should tell you everything you need to know. We're human. We're just like you guys. Except we make like $1 million a year exploiting our kids. But we're just regulars. We're regos. You're not. She wanted you guys to say and us to say all the shit that we did so she could do this video and look like she's more human than she is when she's like an alien instead.
I gotta edit that. I'll repost that. Thank you for everybody who understands that.
Right there. Hear it. Right there, guys. The end game. The long con. The calculations were correct for her. This is it. You guys have to see it like I'm seeing it. She did that on purpose so she could do this. It's so scripted and calculated. Thanks for those who love us and know that swearing at your kids is just normal behavior and feeding them 24 hours McDonald's and candy after school every day. We're just thanks for supporting us. Yapples.
We're just typical normal humans.
No, you're not. Typical normal humans don't exploit their children for money. Doesn't happen. You're not typical and normal. You're assholes. You're dick faces. You are salty, sweaty buttholes.
Like everybody else in the world. We have days where we're cranky and tired. And
nobody was cranky and tired. You weren't. Everybody, their vibe was happening. This is a birthday day. Everybody's happy. Everybody's eating sugar and candy and pounding ranch dressing beers or whatever he eats. Okay? Everybody's just going a little go. I feel like Josh maybe can't handle his alcohol, allegedly. Like people think other people can.
And you know what? A lot of people expect people in social media to just never have days like that, but we do. Like, we're
do you?
People who have like bad days.
Oh, okay. Okay. So why don't you show it? Why does it have to be a leaked thing that you leaked? Again, she's like, we're normal. Well, then why do you only show this amazing side of everything? We know it's not normal. We know what you do is not normal. We know the way that you raise your children is not normal. You are not normal. I think that people who are on board with what I'm doing here, we see through everything you're doing and know that what you show is absolutely the fakest part of you. Where the other thing that you are revealing is more like probably what it is every day in your home before cameras are turned on. Right? I've said this before about a lot of people. It started with Micah. When you are a family vlogger, dad or mom, okay, you become a different person when the camera is turned on. A completely different person. So it's almost like you're raising your children as a bipolar adult. Because when the camera's on, you're this perfect, awesome person, and you're like, look at us, candy and shit and donuts. And then when the camera's off, you're probably an asshole to your children because you're so sick of turning it on. Don't forget, these people have to be on all the time for entertainment purposes. So it's also very, very bad for your children for you to be one person when the camera's on and one person when the camera's off. And you're proving it in spades. Eyebrows.
And today is a new day, full of new opportunities, new chances.
More sugar, lots of White Claws allegedly, Comic Sans, and diabetes, throw it in the cart, yapples, bananas, locks on my kids' doors, shitty earrings, distressed rips in my ass of my jeans, tramp stamps, $4,000 shopping sprees for just Gatorade, ugly thumbs, terrible eyeliner. You look like, Avril Lavigne's distressed aunt who just taught her how to put her makeup on when she was 14, but she was drunk when she did it, you know? Anyway, sorry, let's get back to this. Lots to talk about.
Another party.
She puts all the plastic in with the candy. This candy's really chewy, Mom. Oh, it's just plastic. Spit it out on the floor and the dogs will eat it. Stop it. Why? That's shit. That's bullshit. That's dumb.
Betty and the Jelly Bellies.
And then who's helping? Alex.
All right, snack table's done.
Pam's ovaries. People keep asking about Pam's ovaries. What's Pam's ovaries? Okay, Pam's ovaries is Pam Ovary, which is Deshawn's girlfriend's mom, always makes them cookies. And they're shitty. She got so mad at me for calling them shitty cookies, but I'm like, I could make those cookies, and I don't know anything. You just have a printer that prints photos and Comic Sans onto a little edible sheet. Anybody can do that. Sorry. You are not talented. Pam's ovaries, mom, cookies.
It's looking good.
She watches the shit. It doesn't. It looks like diabetes.
Alex hung up the banner. I love it.
And the banner's centered, but the rest of the shit's not.
Okay, the rest of the snack is here. Well, most of it we've got.
4 humongous ass pizzas is a snack. A snack. Right, Gus? He's like sleeping.
2 sheet cheese pizzas, a sheet pepperoni pizza, carrots and grapes.
Stop putting out vegetables and fruit. You're such a liar. You're just wasting that. Why do you waste that for show? You're just throwing money in the garbage.
Okay, Harley and I are running out to grab the piñata.
Stop with the piñatas too, okay? Stop. Nobody likes piñatas. Little kids like piñatas, not 13-year-olds. Chill with the effing piñatas. It's just one more avenue to get candy into her kids' bellies. Stop it. Put carrot sticks and celery shit in there, okay? Put some toothbrushes in there or something. Yapples. Put some yapples in there. Where is everybody else to help? Why is it only Alex? Where's Josh?
Okay,
Holy shit, how much are these? Doesn't say.
birthday cakes came while we were out getting the piñata. I had to get 2 because one is just
You did not have to get 2. You have so much candy and sugar there that you could just make smaller pieces. They don't need a massive piece of cookie. They can have a smaller piece of cookie because you have other shit.
My family can eat one, so I got.
Kona's here. The Kona truck is here. How do you guys know that my spy isn't the Kona truck guy? Anybody ever give thought to that? Just saying. Grease their palms with a $20 bill to tell you anything you need to know. They don't sign NDAs.
I'm trying to think.
Why don't you just buy a Kona truck and leave it in your driveway? That's how much you eat Kona. This is pure, literal toxicness in your children's bodies. But, we cut out dyes and shit.
Oh, you can't do that, Mom.
I think I'm gonna get blue raspberry.
Mom, do this.
Okay.
Somebody do me a favor. Google how much it costs, or call them and say, how much does it cost to get a Kona truck at your house? Because let's do a little math. She did her budget the other day. She didn't budget the Kona truck. She orders this Kona truck at least 12 times a year. And that's not being facetious. 12 kids, they each get a Kona truck every single time. And it's probably $500 or something. 500 times 12. Just budget that. That's like more budget than most people spend on groceries a year. It is, actually.
I got half blue raspberry and half cherry. I gotta go tell the inside kids.
And you're going to go throw it in the garbage.
It's on the field, so
I can hide in better places because I'm small.
So are your shorts. Relax. Put some shorts on. You literally can see the pockets and your religion through your shorts. Someone sent me something. It was a TikTok. I wish I could find it again. But there was Alicia talking about how Harley got her name because she was conceived during Suicide Squad movie. She's like, and this TikToker, I don't know who she is. She's like, and I just wanted everybody to know that because I didn't want to be the only one knowing that. It's so funny. So she literally named it, and we know this because she said it, that her daughter was conceived while watching a movie, and that's how she got her name. She has to live with that for her whole life. You don't think she's going to be bullied for that? Well, she is. And here's my favorite comment from her fans. Well, just tell the other kids to not bully. Well, okay. We can do that too, I suppose, but they're gonna. You idiot. Send what's-her-face there weird-looking Australian Aunt Linda or whatever her name is over there. She'll scare the shit out of those kids. All she has to do is look at them like this. And they're like, oh God, I'm sorry. Send the witch. That's what I'm saying. Bring that woman over, put her in some freaking, gear, send her out for Halloween. What are you for Halloween? I'm not wearing a costume. Here's the infamous Bodhi conversation.
So, yes, Deshaun's birthday was on Thursday. He opened all his presents that day. If you want to check that vlog out, I will link it in the description of this video.
Okay.
And yeah, this is just like a small...
Maybe you can speak. Hey kids, I'm just talking to some people over here. Can you shut up? Thanks, I love you.
little party where he wanted to have his friends over, which made me...
Because she would do that if the camera wasn't on.
I've had some questions of like why some kids' birthdays are crazy and some kids' birthdays are little, and it's...
Put it in the cart. You think a spaghetti table with 60 pounds of spaghetti is little? Nothing about Bodhi's party was little, except for the amount of gifts that he got. All the birthdays are the same, okay? It's eat garbage, tons of f***ing garbage, then it's the Kona truck, then it's a piñata, then it's playtime, then it's let's eat some more bullshit, then it's a cake or a cookie cake, and Pam's ovaries cookies. That's every kid's birthday so far that I've seen. So Bodhi had the exact same thing, except he didn't get the same type of gifts everybody else got. That was it. So you're a lying disgustoid, TM.
It's because we do whatever is the right party for that child.
Every party's the same. I'll say it again. Every effing party's the same, except for your birthday where you got drunk at the place where they cook food and throw shit at your face, and then you had to have your son drive you home with a cast on. Because you guys were tipsy.
And every child can handle different things or wants different things. So, yeah, some parties are big and some parties are just quiet and stuff.
All parties are the same. And also she's a liar because she's like, well, Bodhi just wanted these 3 small presents. Except when you go to the store for the twins, you were literally buying them bullshit that they didn't even ask for. You were just throwing shit willy-nilly at it. So, yeah, maybe Bodhi wanted those 3 things, but you also, for everybody else, go buy tons of bullshit they didn't ask for. So, why are you lying here? It's because she was called out and she wants people to know that, no, I'm a good mom. No, you're not a good mom. You are clearly, for the kids who are adopted, overcompensating for something. When you need to treat all your kids equally and we can just see through your bullshit lies. I just broke your lie apart like 2 seconds. 2 seconds flat. Because all we have to do is go look at your content, talk about your lies, right? Because we could see what you have done with the other kids and all the excess that you buy that they didn't ask for. You just didn't do it for Bodhi, and that's why people called you out. You can't see this, but this kid does not want to be breaking a piñata in front of his buddies right now, okay? She's making him do this. Deshaun does not want to be blowing up a piñata when his cool friends are there doing other cool things. He wants to go hang with his buddies, but she forced him outside to do this. And a kid, most kids wearing either Crocs or socks.
Thank you for coming to my party. You're strong, you're beautiful, you're loved, you belong, and I'm so proud of you. See you next time.
When he turned his head there, and obviously I have it blanked, you can see, like, it was almost on purpose. Alicia knows what's going on, and I didn't see her at the party, so I don't know what's happening. Anyway, that was what got, there's those 2 big things that got everybody going, and they talked about Bodhi and lied about Bodhi's birthday. Because Bodhi's birthday was exactly the same as everybody else's, except for the things that he got, and the playroom that still probably hasn't even happened. Okay? So, you can't believe anything she says. It's super calculated. And one thing that really, really got me today, that really, really opened my eyes, was when she put the thing about Josh in for the opportunity, so next time she can say, we're just normal. We swear at our kids all the time and treat each other like shit. We're normal like you guys. We're assholes. Like, that was so calculated. She's way smarter than you guys think, than even I probably give her credit for. She is so utterly calculated. And that should scare everybody, because that means she's calculated in the exploitation of her children. When she shows her daughter in lingerie, in a Halloween lingerie costume, that's calculated. When she shows her kid doing something crazy or creepy, that's calculated. When she herself does something creepy, it's calculated. When Alex is driving and she shows that in the video, that's calculated. Everything you see is on purpose. It's not a mistake. And she wants to be talked about. It is good for the short-term gain, not for the long-term gain, though. If you are an a-hole early in your game, you will be an a-hole forever, and you will be hated. And the issue is, yeah, you might make money being a hated person on the internet. Look at Trisha Paytas. But you have children that you need to be concerned about. And the more that you are hated, the more that you put a target on your back, the more that you put a target on your children's backs. And that should matter to you more than anything else. Instead, you hire security because you think that's going to help, or it makes you look better. It just makes you look like you're spending more because you're an idiot and nobody likes you. Or Josh, you're both a-holes and your thumbs are ugly. Everybody take a deep breath. Damn, that was a long one. But you guys are awesome, incredible, and valuable. Happy freaking Halloween. Christmas is coming. The mustache is coming. Get ready. Don't fly flare. I'll see you tomorrow.